What's going on, guys? This is Magic Power here, bringing you a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. As you can see, sorry about that. New team here, as always. And my opponent is bringing a Gliscor and a Togekiss, so that's not going to be fun dealing with. But we can hope to work things out here. As my opponent leads off with the Porygon Z, I predict that and lead off with my Metang. As my opponent withdraws. And I predicted that, so I into Power Punch. I predicted the switch, so I went for the Power Punch to get that attack boost. I wanted to make sure I had this +1 attack, even if you went into the Togekiss. So I mean, yep. Anyway, I go for the Bullet Punch there, as I know that my opponent is going to want to Thunder Wave me first and then Air Slash. But he's not going to get the Air Slash off before my Bullet Punch, so the Power Punch is not going to be a thing. Especially with the Serene Grace on this Togekiss, I mean, that would have been a problem, so. Yeah, he's going to go for the Air Slash as predicted, as always, so. Here he switched out. I do pack Pursuit on this Metang, so I could have gone for that to knock out the Togekiss, but instead I just went for another Bullet Punch. I didn't want to risk anything. So yeah. In comes the Gliscor, which my Metang literally can't really do anything to. So I go into my Swoobat here, he went for the Earthquake, obviously, to probably knock out my Metang, but he did not get it off on my Swoobat, which is nice. I'm gonna make the music a little louder here. Sorry. If you can't hear me, then I'm sorry, but I mean, yeah. Not to sound like a jerk or anything, but yeah. Anyway, my opponent goes for the Acrobatics. Knowing I can take many of those, I go for another Calm Mind. I'm trying to set up as much as possible so that I can do some stuff. But anyway, yeah, I Calm Mind, more attack, more special attack, more special defense. So he goes for another Acrobatics. Knowing that, I can go for the Roost. And here he's gonna go for another Acrobatics. And that's the first time that I revealed the Roost. So at this point, he's gonna withdraw and go into the Dawn, which is Honchkrow. And I'm going to predict that and go for the Air Slash, because I know that he didn't want to play that kind of Roost stall game with me. So he wanted to go into the Honchkrow. I get a crit, which didn't really matter, I don't think. So, yeah, I knew that he didn't want to go. I knew that he didn't want to get stalled out by the Roost. So that's why I went for the Air Slash. And yeah. And the reason he went into Honchkrow because he could just Sucker Punch me and one-hit KO me, so. Anyway, Lopunny comes in, fakes me out, and gets the normal zone boost. He's going to be able to take me out. I get the Intimidate off, which is perfect for this small while, because he's gonna live that, and then go for the Swords Dance. And then he's gonna get another Swords Dance off, as my opponent goes for Fire Punch. Luckily, he did not get a burn on either, or I should... It's a he, right? Yeah, that's he. Never mind. Yeah. So anyway, I get none of those Swords Dance off, hoping that the Sucker Punch kills, but it actually doesn't. Because, of course, it is not Stab, same type ability boost. I think that's what it stands for. Anyway, I'm trying to speak loud enough so you guys can hear me, because the music's really loud. So, yeet. Alright. I go into Carbink here, knowing that I can live the Dizzy Punch easy mode. And my opponent will get taken out by the Rocky Helmet. Predicting the death by Rocky Helmet, I can go for the Calm Mind. Even if the Lopunny wanted to switch out, I would get a free Calm Mind up, which is always nice. And then you'll see the Porygon Z comes in, and the big problem for my opponent is that I have the advantage over him, like stats wise, because even though he gets the Nasty Pot up, I'm gonna be able to combat his special attack by getting another Calm Mind up. So now now he has +2. Now he has +2 special attack, and I have +2 special attack and special defense. So I'm gonna be able to eat up whatever he wants to do. At this point, he goes for another Nasty Pot, knowing that he's gonna be able to get more than me naturally. So I go for another Calm Mind. Next turn, it was risky that I go for another Calm Mind, because he might not have gone for another Nasty Pot, but it turns out he does. He's real, so I'm gonna use a Dazzling Gleam off nonetheless, and it does over half, so I'm happy with that move that I did. So I'm saying up a lot. I really don't have the words. Anyway, my opponent goes for the Ice Beam, but because of my bulkiness, I mean this Carbink has a minus special defense nature, and it's still being a boss on the special defense side, so that's nice. My opponent goes into Slaking here. Goes for the Brick Break, and he is Scarfed, revealing. I did think that he was Scarfed, so I mean, yeah. He does get hurt by the Rocky Helmet, which is good, I guess. But at this point, he is going to switch out because he can't really touch my Metang. Being locked into Brick Break, he can't really touch my Metang. So I'm going to go for Power Punch, knowing that the Glass Score is coming in, but I just had to do that. And here I'm going to just let my Metang go down because there's really no use for it for the time being. Yeah, it could have walled the Slaking, but yeah, it didn't. I don't feel that. I didn't feel at the time that I needed for it to wall. So yeah. Anyway, sorry, this is really boring commentation. So my opponent takes me out with another EQ. I did get fully paralyzed, but it wouldn't have mattered because he would have gotten back up to full anyway with the poison heal. So here, I go into Lapras knowing that I have to, basically. So I do have a Sky Uppercut easily, even though it's super effective, because this Lapras is not joking. It is not a joker. It does not like to joke around, alright? So just don't. Anyway, in comes Paraflinch here after this. And he goes for the Aura Sphere. Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of you guys. But anyway, he goes for the Aura Sphere here. I would have, if I were him, I would have gone for the Air Slash and hoping to flinch because I'm especially defensive, so I'm going to be able to live that Aura Sphere, and I'm going to be able to take out the Paraflinch show. So Lapras just coming in and doing his work, doing his duty here. So yeah. In comes Slaking. I believe it's his final Pokemon. It may, yeah, I think it is. So anyway, he locks himself into the Brick Break. He's Scarfed, so at least that's a thing. And yeah. So these last few tunes are gonna be a little weird because I bring my Cincinno, my last Pokemon. A lot of Cincinnos run to King's Rock. A lot of Cincinnos run to Lakeford. But I run the Focus Sash because I know that Cincinno can't live a hit anyway. So let's just pop a Focus Sash on him. We give him max awesomeness. So, and he does have Skill Link, so every multiple hit move is gonna land for 5 hits, which is nice. So I have that Focus Sash there. I'm gonna be able to go for the Bullet Seed here because I don't want to miss a Tail Slap and like ruin the game for myself. So I'm just gonna keep doing pop in all these seeds. Seeds are real. And then I'll go for the Seed Bomb again next turn because I don't want to miss the Tail Slap again. Toronto.